It's Julie Waldorf, juliewaldorf.com, and I have Rusty here, Mr. Rusty Parvin, the horticulturist of all horticulturists, and we're over at Loretta's Garden, which is his long-term project that he's been working on. So, Rusty, what is Loretta's Garden? What's so great about Loretta's Garden? Could you tell me that?
Well, Loretta, when she asked me if I'd help her in her garden, I said no, I don't really want to do it because it isn't my expertise to work in a garden that has flowers all year. You know, I'm freeway man doing large projects, you know.
Commercial projects, okay.
Worked on little flowery type things. And so I said, you try to get somebody else. So she called the other landscapers in town, 3 or 4 of them, and they never even came out. They said they were coming, they didn't come. So she talked to me again. I said, okay, I'll do it. Okay, so this jacaranda here is kind of cool. It came up as a multi-trunk. That means it had 2 or 3 trunks in it. And they went like this, like that.
Yeah.
And it looked really bad. So I cut them way down to the ground. And then here's what's come up in 1 year.
Yeah, it's great.
Just unbelievable.
Not even 1 year. It's like been 6 months.
Yep.
It's like boom, it's there.
And I have succeeded in what Loretta wanted by having flowers all year long, and her garden has them all year long. She likes mail orders, so she'll order maybe 50 or 100 or sometimes 300 different flowers, bulbs, and things that'll only be this tall and like this in little cartons. And I'll plant them around. And so she enjoys ordering things for me to plant.
Okay, well, and they're all different colors too, because she paints the flowers is what she does. So she's an artist.
Her husband brings them in the house and she paints them.
Yeah. So, well, let's see, you have purple little flowers over here.
Yes.
And then you have these like pretty little white flowers.
Yes. Like a camellia that takes sun.
Okay. And then over here you have some more little white daisy flowers.
Yes.
Which, are they daisies or?
And then we have the painted ladies over there.
Painted ladies over there.
This is the secret. I'll tell you the names of any plants if you remember. Otherwise, don't ask me the name of the plants. Then I'd be embarrassed by not knowing myself.
Well, that's okay.
This is interesting, and the grapes are interesting.
Yeah,
this is one of the oldest fossil type trees in the world, and it has that fossil leaf to it. A Bohemia is called. And this is kind of special. Not many people will have a gardenia. Is this gardenia? Isn't that a gardenia? What women put in their hair? Yeah, it's a gardenia. And most of the gardenias won't grow because it's too much sun for them. Well, this is a sun gardenia, kind of a rare one.
All right, so it likes the sun.
See this branch right here?
Yes.
That was a shade gardenia, right?
Okay.
And I got it up about this tall and everything, and it kept looking worse and worse and worse because it's supposed to be under deep shade with lots of oaks underneath it and rhododendrons and things. And even though this is on the north side, the shadiest part in San Luis Obispo, it wouldn't take the sun. And so then I ordered this from Southern California. Real hard to get a sun gardenia.
Well, it's working.
And it's wonderful.
It's working. And then these purple flowers are beautiful.
Yes.
They're like paper.
And
they look like paper, they feel like paper, but they're real. They're gorgeous.
Paloma.
Paloma.
And one of the things about Paloma, they don't like to be pruned. You see how unruly this looks? I'm afraid to prune it. You know, because she had one just like this one, more beautiful, great big one, sitting right over there by that rock. Okay? I pruned it way back like you should to make it look good. The thing died. Loretta got so mad at me.
Okay, that can happen.
I'll plant another one. Okay,
so
this needs to be pruned, but the time of year you prune it has to be right. And you have to take just a little tiny snippet off of it. And I feel like I'd almost rather buy a brand new one first before I prune this one.
Right, okay, that kind of makes sense.
I can't afford to lose it again.
So there's some pink flowers and there's some beautiful red flowers.
This is a giant tree dahlia. And this here is a dwarf tree dahlia.
All right.
See the difference in the height?
Yeah, the giant tree dahlia. Woo, it's giant.
This is looking so beautiful because Julia's been cleaning all the brown leaves out. Every time one of these little brown leaves comes on, you've got to take it. By the way, if you pull it this way, it comes off easy. You just pull it, you see, the way that it's against the opposite of the way it's growing on the branch, and you can pull it right off. See how easy it is? And it won't break the whole tree.
Well, Loretta also has, apple trees and orange trees and grapes and...
Yeah.
And what else does she have in here? She has raspberries and what else does she have? She's got lots of fruit.
We got nectarines, peaches, cherries, plums.
And these beautiful flowers here.
Yeah, this is sort of a special. I got this here at Farm Supply. They have a pleasure of getting some really beautiful flowering plants.
Yeah, they do look really nice.
Dombea wallachilii and scarlet dombea. It goes way up in the air. It'll get 25 foot high, 25 foot wide.
Yeah.
And it's been cut down. This is a California native that has purple flowers on it. There is guava back there in the back.
There's tons of just colors, all different colored flowers, which is great. So this is Loretta's garden, and we're going to teach you all different things about this garden, of how to grow, how to trim, how to weed,
Banana tree.
how to pick your bananas if it grows bananas, and we're going to show you how to garden in all different levels,
This was
fruits
planted,
and flowers.
Because you see how it breaks all the leaves up?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I planted this in front of this, hoping to get big up here and give it a wind protection, so don't break it up.
Yeah.
And this died.
See, there's a method to the madness when you plant something.
Yeah, this had a virus in it where all the leaves turned a really bad virus.
How'd you get rid of it?
And Loretta demanded that I cut it out. I do that all the time. She says, I don't like that, there's something wrong with it. So I'll cut it way back and I'll nurture it and I get it to come back out of it. And sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
Okay.
This will completely come out of it.
That looks great.
It's beautiful. And I bought this and they advertise this to be virus free.
Okay.
And it
So
always isn't.
So we're going to teach you about viruses and what to do when your plants get viruses.
Yes.
So, but it's just gorgeous. This garden is just never-ending gorgeous. And hard plants to grow, but they tend to grow here. So we even have these kind of flowers, which, from what I know, are not the easiest to grow.
Yes.
So
Loretta's garden is high maintenance, a lot of work, a lot of beauty, and a lot of unusual, what you call specialty plants.
right, but a lot of pleasure.
Yeah, a lot of pleasure.
A lot of pleasure. So she paints them, and people walk by and they just love.
There's my logo.
They love Parvin Gardens, and the fact that he grows all these beautiful flowers and fruit trees in this garden. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Julie Waldorf, juliewaldorf.com. Ciao, ciao.